Hey everyone, what's crack-a-lackin'? Sorry that I look like a troll, but I just felt like vlogging. Today is Thursday, and I honestly have been feeling like a big pile of junk all week. Work has been really stressful, and I'm gonna make myself dinner tonight. One of my favorite recipes, which is actually curry. And I kind of just wanted to record myself doing it because I really like this recipe. I really like curry in general. So I'm gonna link the thing down below. The recipe, that's what I'm saying. The recipe. I will say that I double the spices because I've made it before with like the spices that it recommends, like the exact number. And I just don't like it as much. I think it like needs more flavor when you just do that many spices. So I don't have ginger. I don't have fresh ginger. I don't think I have tomatoes either. Oh wait, yeah I do. False alarm. I do have diced tomatoes. Da la 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 la. Yeah, and that's pretty much. Yep. I don't have cilantro either, but that's okay. Okay, and I don't have mustard either, but I've never made it with the mustard. Anyway, let's just see what happens. Okay, just to let y'all know, I always put the spices in first because if not, then it just takes too long when you're actually ready to do it. So like the first one is 1.5 teaspoons of ground coriander. So that means I'm gonna do 3 teaspoons. Oh! Well, I usually add more anyway. So this is my handy little measuring device from Target, or was it Wally World? I don't know. Come on. Yeah, that'll work. So as you can see, I use my coriander a lot. I use this in a lot of my regular stuff too. So that was 3.
Back to the last night, who the bullet will touch this time. Getting colder than last time. Did not expect for us to cross that line. Getting through back to you, but it's not enough. Don't let me down, don't let me fall. Just stay around. Don't want us falling back to that. You're stepping out. I see you go.
So the other thing that I do, it says a tablespoon of fresh ginger. All I have is ground ginger, and this is typically what I will put in it because I very rarely have fresh ginger, and this is a recipe that I will make if I'm just like craving it because it's typically things that I have on deck. Ugh. Well, that'll work. So that's 1 teaspoon. Now I'm gonna get into the actual base of the mixture, which is like onions, and then I have canned tomatoes, and then it'll also be chicken broth, but I just use chicken bouillon cubes. So once I cut the onion, I'll let it start sauteing, and then I will cut the garlic. And this is normally when you would do your ginger, but you wait till this is completely sauteed. And then you add your spices. Then the chicken and tomatoes. And then after that, you blend it, so. And pro tip, breathe through your mouth, not your nose. I'm just saying. And if you need to peel this edge, just take like the knife, like a little line through it, and then you should be able to peel up that layer, like a little Shrek layer, you know? It's even a little green. But you typically would peel the layer of onion off before you cut it. Another big thing about the onions is you want to cut them small enough that they're going to saute pretty quickly. Fuck. Put that back. You're going to want to cut them small enough that they can saute quickly, but like they don't have to be perfect because you're literally going to put them in a blender. So like, you know. And this recipe does call for the entire onion, so whether you like onion or not, just know it's not really gonna taste like onion. And also, how can you not like a good yellow onion?
Don't want us falling back to that. You're stepping out. I see you go. I'm crying out. But you're too far, so you don't hear it. Get time for our thoughts to rise.
Now I'm gonna work on the garlic, and I just kind of like squish it and then cut it from there. But I do want to say with the onions, I was preheating my pan beforehand with plenty of olive oil, because I've noticed like if I don't put a lot in there to begin with, it gets kind of like dry. And I love cooking with my cast iron, so that's definitely not what I want. Also with garlic, the reason why it's put in like after the onions are completely done is because garlic burns really easily. And I guess that's kind of another thing, especially with the cast iron, is like, don't put the heat too high, because if you see your oil start to smoke, then it's too high. Like, it's hit that smoking point and you need to turn it down. And the last thing you want to do is have a smoky mess from olive oil in your house, and or start a fire, and or have burnt ass onions because your olive oil burnt off from your pan. So that's just a little tip there. Again, with this garlic, like, it's going to be ground up, so it does not matter if it's perfect or not. I'm just cutting it into like little pieces. I don't know. But yeah, so I have my bouillon cube water heated up, and now it's sitting, so it'll be ready to put in when we have to put it in. I think I have to drain the tomatoes still, but other than that, we just wait for the onions. I didn't get a video of me pouring in the spices, but oh my goodness. Like, I wish there was smell-o-vision. Like, literally as soon as you put them in, you can just smell the goodness between the clove and the cinnamon, coriander. Oh my gosh, like, this is delicious on my nose. Oh my, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. Curry is like, now, ever since quarantine, when I first started making it, it's now like my comfort food. Like, I could be upset, I could be having a bad day or a bad week like I currently am, and I can make curry and like my problems just go away, and it feels so good. But this smells so good. And depending on after I blend it what it's like, I might add more spices. It just depends what the flavor is like to me.
Going into overdrive. Still no message past my bedtime. I am trying not to analyze.
I love cooking, but like splatter, oh my gosh, the amount of times I splatter with this. So it does say bring it to a boil, so I will do that, and then I will cover it while it simmers, and then we'll get to blending. This is what it looks like before you blend it, and this is what it looks like after you blend it. Also, I forgot to mention, if you do blend it in one of these, be careful, because the heat does make it like almost like a seal, and as you can see, it's still a little warm, so you just be careful. That was actually ridiculous how long it just took me to unscrew it, but back in the pot it goes. Look how beautiful. She's gorgeous. And I did take the chicken out, so now I'm gonna cut that up. I am now going to stir in my chicken. You can see like this is kind of the size that I cut it to. If you read the recipe, like if you're interested in making this, it'll tell you to put the chicken in the mixture to cook, and I'm sure it's like bigger pieces than this. However, my chicken is never thawed, so I always cook it in the oven, because I know this is a way to make it obviously cooked with it being frozen and it's still moist and good. So I still have my oven kind of like not on low, but not on medium either. Look, I told you a mess. Ugh. But anyway, so I kind of leave it like that until my rice is done because I do want my chicken to absorb the flavors. And this is when I'll add cayenne and any extra flavors that I want to do. So yeah, she's almost done. While my mixture simmers and my beautiful rice finishes cooking, I'm going to kind of straighten up my apartment because I want to watch the Vampire Diaries and I will not be able to focus if, like, I did my nails 3 days ago and they're still there. So I also would like to do this, the dishes beforehand, but we'll see what happens. But just like that, we are back to our regular programmed TV show. Boom, 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 and it's done. It is done, but I like I said, she just likes to splatter everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna have to still clean my dishes and my stove, but at least I can watch TV in peace. Here is my very beautiful finished. Oh my gosh, it's not finished. What have I done? I can't believe I forgot this. So one of the very most important things that I think makes it taste way better and makes it not make your tongue feel as weird is the heavy whipping cream. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I forgot that. Oh, now I'm gonna have to pour it on like my own thing because I already like served myself. Anyway, here's how it goes. Because then it turns it from this dark. Oh my gosh, and I just poured it all in here so I can't even pour it in my own serving. I'm so annoyed. Oh my gosh. So here's what happens, and then obviously it's too thin right now because I have my own serving that I need to add back to it. And then you can add like cornstarch or whatever to thicken it. Oh, I'm so distraught. Okay. Anyway, this is it, guys. This is what I do. Also, I made a ton of rice because nothing's more sad than not having enough rice for your leftovers. So a review of my own food. It is delicious. It's a bit hot. Like, I can't tell if it's spicy hot or it's just the fact that it's so hot that I think it's a little spicy, but I might have added too much cayenne because I didn't measure this time, so maybe. It's fine. Ooh, I just took a really good shower. Nice and warm, but not too warm. Shaved, all this stuff. Now I'm about to do the peel that I normally do. My acne was getting better for a minute, and I think this week I've started drinking my water again. So I think that's gonna help a lot. But I have a couple of pimples right here that and like these, and then this one, I really want to pop them, but I'm not. This one hurts, but they're all getting zit stickers tonight. I did another mask for acne yesterday, the day before, I honestly don't remember, but it was the bomb, and I think it's right here. It's working, but you know, just gotta keep at it with the skincare. The masks drive me nuts with this though. Like, it's not even just like breathing at this point, it's like the masks just cause so much acne, which like really gets you down. Like, if you've ever struggled with acne, I mean, I have my entire life, so like I get it. I'm kind of used to it, but it's just like irritating when I feel like there's no reason for my skin to be this bad. I have not done this peel in a while, which is why it's not stinging. It's just, you know, it's feeling itchy. Then you don't want to touch it. I'll probably only leave it on for a couple minutes, honestly, because I haven't used it in so long, and my skin is not used to it. Although, it's just itchy right here along my jawline. But yeah, that's kind of the update on the acne right now. I still have it. It's still here. She's still visiting. I definitely have products that I think have been helping. If you watched my vlog the other week, I was like, oh my gosh, she's clearing up. And it was. Like, it looked really good. But, you know, sometimes it just takes longer than what we want. Ooh. So now I'm going to let this dry for a moment before I do everything else that I need to do tonight. I think I'm going to whiten my teeth tonight. But I'm going to wait until I wash this off because I don't want to have to, like, rinse my face off after having, like, whitening strips in, because that's just obnoxious. Like, for me, it's just obnoxious for me. Now that I've washed that off, I feel great. I'm gonna put my zit stickers on now. If you haven't seen my video about it, here it is, this little card. I love these zit stickers, and they really do work. Again, like I said in my review video, they're not like a cure. Like, it's not gonna be a long-term cure, but it is like, oh, you have pimples, let's get them under control. So, like, these two are so close together. These two are, and I'm gonna lay it to where it's covering both. But honestly, recently, every night, every other night, I'll have like anywhere from like 2, oh, I think that one's gonna need a big one too. Both of those do. Anyway, I need anywhere from like 2 to 8 patches because I just have so many. And so what I'm trying to convince myself is that the new products that I'm using are working. It just has to detox. You know, like how they say like you need to detox your skin, like they're gonna be there, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping that's the case. Like, maybe this is just like they're all getting out, because it honestly, the redness doesn't look that bad. Like, the spots don't look that bad. All of the spots basically are doing something actively on my face, except these just recently went away, but it's really a freaking struggle. This one isn't completely ready, but I'm hoping that it'll do something with it, because it's like at that weird stage where it could either be a whitehead in the next 2 hours or it won't be. Like I said, I'm going to use the big ones that are gonna be for these two, which sucks because a whole package of them is 6 for the micro needly ones, and I'm gonna use 2 in one night. But I don't use them that often, honestly. But these are actually like painful, and I can feel them growing, and they need to stop. Ooh. I love when the micro needles like go in. You can like kind of feel it. I think that's one of my favorite parts, if I'm gonna be honest. And I'm going to take the second one and put it up here. Yeah, buddy. See, the worst part is, like, this is also doing a number on my face, but I know it's going to come up. Like, I don't want to put another one of these because they're, like, expensive. Like, to put 3 on my face in one night, that's, like, $5. I mean, I guess that's not that bad, but it's still frustrating. And I have a lot of like chin ones right now, and again, I'm hoping that this is just my face detoxing. So I have 1, 2, 3 of the regular ones and 2 of the big ones. So the serum that I've been using is gonna be the niacinamide by The Ordinary, and I mentioned this in the vlog. A couple weekends ago, and like I said, I think it's been working. Like, I think it's been helping, but like, it's obviously not an all-in-one gone forever. Like, it's got to do its job just like everyone else, but it's taking a hot minute and it's frustrating me. So again, with the stickers, you know, you have to put them on dry, clean skin. So that's why I put them down first before anything else. It is just easier that way. And I'm gonna put a little bit more on these problem areas that are not having stickers on them. Just to like encourage leaving my face. You're not paying rent and I don't appreciate it. Can you see my lip? It's like dry. I'm so mad. I just washed my hands because I don't want to taste the acne medicine when I'm doing my teeth. I've used Crest white strips before. I just don't think I've ever used like this box. I think the one that I used to use had like the, I don't know, I guess they were like they're similar. I don't know the difference between all the Crest white strips, but you know, we go with the flow. I forget which one's the top and which one's the bottom. Upper is the long one, lower is the bottom. Just so you know, I'm gonna stop filming once I put these in because, you know, I'm gonna sound stupid.
Don't want us falling back to that. You're stepping out. I see you go. I'm crying out. Well, you're too far, so you don't hear.
I have some funky ash teeth in the front, so I like to push them against it a little bit. Just to make sure. Now, I don't have like sensitive teeth, I would say. See, I already sound crazy. But I remember one time I was doing it and I got this sharp pain and I was like peeling them off and like scraping it. Oh, it sucked. But it's only ever happened to me once. Ooh, look who got her voice back. My tongue is touching it and I don't like it. Got my little grills on. Just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll be back. And just like that, I've taken the strips off. I didn't have any pain this time. Like I said, I've only had pain like once before. But I think that they're gonna be super great. You know, I drink coffee every day, so we'll do what we can. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. If you liked this video, you know, this little lazy Thursday, give me a thumbs up. Like this video, subscribe if you want to see my shenanigans. But thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Well, you're too far, so you don't need